time. I know someone who works in this tower. An animancer named Giacomo. I'd like to see him if we could. Agrasima. It should not take long. I have not seen him in many years and I wanted to thank him.
You feeling all right, Pallegina? You sure you don't mean yell at him?
When I was a girl, he visited me in the academy. He was studying godlike. Studying what was in our souls that made us different from other Keith. He found something in me. Something that resonated like a chime when he held an instrument near me. He said it was like this for all godlike. Different chimes resonating for different types. Oh, Diverus? Have you had such a test as well? In any case, he told me it was what was causing my body to change. I begged him to remove it. He refused at first, saying it was impossible. When I told him I would kill myself if he didn't, he said he would try.
You really had done that? Or were you just saying it? Some Valians, that's just how they make their point.
I don't expect you to understand, but I was 12. My body was changing in many ways. Being the only girl, the only godlike girl at the academy was unbearable. Agrasima. Giacomo was not able to remove the chime, but he was able to sever it. When it happened, I blacked out. I did not wake for 2 weeks. The Brotherhood ejected him from the academy for ruining their pet godlike. They assumed I would die. I did not. Over time, I lost most of my feathers. The shape of my nose changed. It was not enough to make me fully Galbandra, but it was enough to keep me from wanting to die. When I looked in a mirror, what I saw was not a godlike. Not something to be paraded around. It was me. Finally, me. Giacomo saved me. Without his help, I would be dead now. Thank you for understanding. If we can speak to him for a moment in the tower, I would be grateful.
Sure.
Hope you're keeping busy, Watcher. We're still running some small tests. Not quite ready for the real thing. What can I do for you? Giacomo? Ak, I know him. He has a little laboratory for himself down in the gullet. His specialty is godlike. Claims he can detect them in the womb. Giacomo rents a room in Ecosi, the Hole, which is that grimy tavern down below. Why he seeks to bury himself, you will have to ask him yourself. Not many animancers down there, so he should be easy to find, if they haven't stolen all his equipment. Or at Ogori.
Now, what, you see anything?
Ado, my hunter, to think that such a magnificent creature could also be a water-hoarding pest. Dragons are a complicated bunch. Agrasima, my friend. You, a marauder gang boss called Nomu, broke free of custody along with the rest of his plunder buddies. It is said they wasted no time getting up to their old tricks. Prison is too kind for a pirate. So there is a bounty. I hope I will still find this disgusting when I am important enough to toast with the elite bounty hunters. I tell them all that the captain of your ship will always be my favorite hunter. It is true that I have stumbled in my career path. Now that I have such an accomplished hunter, I can stand in the long shadow of your success. It's not all bad, but the momentum of meeting new clients over drinks and in such enchanting company, it drains the stamina, my friend. A sea troll has been making a name for himself raiding fishing villages with his minions. They call him Tahe. That's thief to the locals. I hear the Huana hate few things more than a food stealer. Warriors fan out to catch the fiend, but so far they have no luck. You have done us both a favor. My esteem in the bounty community rises, and hunters come to buy me drinks. My friend, you have drained the wellspring and made us both very famous. If you have not spoken to her yet, find the Goldpack Knight Okauro in Sacred Stair. She can give you more work.
See? Boss was right. We found it.
By the cursed seas, I'll throw you down there myself if you do not hush right now.
Need something? Lots of folks come through the hole, fresh face. Have a look.
Oh no. This does not look good. Why would someone do this to Jocolo's work? I thought Animansus was safe here in the Dead Fire. Even in a place this vile, someone must have heard or seen something. We should ask the owner if they know what happened. I hope so. Agrasima.
I'll get it open. Finished. Will do.
Need something? Can't say I know a jackalope, fresh face, but if you're meaning that guy with all the fancy and a schmancy equipment, bunch of pirates burst in here and dragged him right out. Now, the hole's no high society tea house, but that's still some of the weirdest shit I ever seen go down here. See, the pirates, every one of them was godlike. No doubt they hauled him through the Narrows. Heard him hollering the whole way. Poor guy.
Found something.
It's the smell of food, and you...
Steady does it.
What is it? What did you see? Madiko. Giacomo abducted by godlike pirates. But why? He has always done his best to help my kind. Watcher, I have asked much of you already. But if you can find time to go to Dunwich to find this Captain Tutzottle, it would mean a great deal to me. It did not sound as though he was in imminent danger. But I fear what they will do to him. Not in the Republics. I can't think of why godlike, of all kith, would have any reason to take him. Something strange is going on here. Perhaps it has something to do with his research. I am sure we will find out when we find Captain Tutzottle.
You need a blade or a bludgeon, perhaps.
I'll see what I can find.
There is something I can get for you, yes? Tell me quite. Of course.
How may I help?
Indeed.
Pallegina, doesn't it ever just feel heavy to you?
Gue? My armor.
No, the weight on your soul. Don't you...
I'll get it open.
My favorite privateer. Then let us content ourselves that some small corner of the archipelago is safe from Valian excess. Our work is unfinished, privateer. Captain, your final target is Burunga, a Hawana captain of many seasons. She is known for bending nature to her will. Burunga commands the Dao Puger's Tooth, which braves the turbulent waters of the Afachina Channel, far to the northeast of Nekataka. How? Of course.
Let's go!
As one.
This thing isn't doing the job. This thing isn't doing the job.
Than raw. That's about as useful as a bump on a pickle.
Yeah?
All thick, worse than raw.
Take them down!
I'm feeling the strength. This is futile! Your number is diminishing! Much more.
All thick, worse than raw.
This thing isn't doing the job.
My lantern. Lickers. All thick,
What trophy is down? Matico, I need to try something else.
Hey.
That must have hurt.
For the Republics! Tell me. Que? Ah. Que?